Okay, hello guys. This is going to be the first part of our Clickteam Fusion 2D platform tutorial. I am doing this to help out the people who requested a slow tutorial because the other ones were too fast for them and they may have found it hard to follow. I don't know whether this will mean I'm going to be doing videos often after I've done this series. I might, but we'll see how that goes. Anyway, let's get started. So we're going to come up to the top left where there's the new page. We're going to click new and it'll bring up these two things. This is your application, so what will be on your desktop, like EXEs, like I don't have any on my desktop. Basically like things like this, like Minecraft. So that'll be what we'll click on to run the game. So let's just rename that 2D tutorial. Okay, so I've got our 2D tutorial. We're going to name this game. And when we come in, double click on the game frame, we'll get that one. So I'm just going to turn my sound down a bit. There we go. Okay, so now that we're on the game frame, this is your page, what you're working on. This can be increased, but for now we're just going to keep it like this. Should we increase this? Yeah, go 2D tutorial, go to this, and change these two numbers here. So you go 2D tutorial here, window, which is this little blue square TV, and then there's two numbers. I'm changing these to my screen resolution, but you should change them to whatever yours is. It doesn't really make a difference what they are. Yes. What is that? That's just a glitch. Okay. Let's just get rid of it. There. Okay. So game, they've already set, so that's good. Now, to start off, we're going to double click on the white frame like that, and we're going to get one active, and we're going to do it again and get two actives. This active is going to be our floor. In fact, no, let's get three actives. So, we'll rename these. You can rename them by pressing F2 on them. You can right click, rename. You can right click and rename over here or over here. You can also click F2 over here. So active 3 is going to be Spike. Active 2 is going to be Floor. And active 1 is going to be Character or Player. And I pressed F1, great. Character. Okay, so this is our floor. So we're going to set that in black. Sorry about that. To get into that edit menu, basically just double click on your active, and that'll bring you up in here. Fill tools are on all your tools are over here. Your hotspot doesn't really matter for the floor. But I'll show you what we do with them with the character later. Then all your colours are over here. Once you've done that, click OK, and click on it. Oops, not double click. And then you should get some dragging arrows. So just drag this out to be about that long. It doesn't really matter. So now that we've got that, get the character. Double click on him. Click new up here to get the new page. Get your fill tool, and I'm going to put him in really light green. Okay. Now this is what the hotspot's for. You can, to get to these two, which are important, you can press Q or H. Q is for the action point, H is for the hotspot. The hotspot wants to be on the bottom center. The action point, I would say, wants to be on the middle right. Okay. Now that we've got that done, that's our character. Oh no, we also need to click on him and then come over here. You should see a blue man like he's running. He's the movement section, so click on him. Click where it says static, and it should bring up a list. Go to this one, physics platform movement. Okay, should we? No, let's just go platform at the top. Control, up, left, right arrow. Okay. So that's our character. Now, this is our spike, so we're going to put it there. We're going to double click into it, click new. Get these black lines, get this line tool, choose your colour. I'm going to actually have a orange spike, no, red spikes, that'll be awesome. And let's put them like this. Obviously, if you are making this game as like a serious game to sell or something, take more time on your graphics. But I'm just doing this to show you how to do it. So, there we go. Now we've got our spike. So, now we're going to run the game. And you'll notice we fell right through the floor. Now that is because we need to change some stuff. In fact, let's move our floor up a bit. That is why we fell through the floor, because we haven't made our events yet. So, to make our events, you can do Control E or come up here to the event editor. Now you'll get this. We're going to right click on the one, insert a group of events, and we're going to do movement. And we're going to right click and insert a group of events, hazards. No. Spikes. Okay, so in movement, go new condition by just left clicking on it. Character, collisions, another object, floor. Okay. Then right click under your character, movement, stop. That means if our character collides with the floor, his movement will stop. So there we go, that's all we need for movement. For now. Now, new condition, character, collisions, another object, spike. So the same as up here, but it's colliding with a spike this time. Right click under the character, destroy. Now this means run application. If we hit that spike, we die. Like that, yeah. Let's put a restart game. Insert a group of events. Restart. Okay, restarting. New condition. Keyboard. This symbol here. And keyboard. Upon pressing a key, R, underneath what looks like a chessboard, right click, restart the application. That means if we die, we can restart it without having to close it. Okay, so you'll probably get to see this, there, and you won't be able to jump that spike yet because we haven't increased the power, but we can move around. Okay, so now let's increase our power of our jump. So, back to the frame, Control M, or frame at the top, click character, movement, scroll down, jump strength, make that 60 and make gravity 20. Let's see how that does. Maybe that's a bit powerful. Although I suppose if we have some spikes in a row, that's actually okay. Okay. I'm now going to show you a quick way to edit your level. So we're going to click on this, which is our floor. And you can either do Control C, Control V, and there's another one, or you can right click and go copy, paste. Now that we've got them, let's put one. Let's just extend our floor a bit. There. That should do. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to right click the floor, So we get this menu. We're going to do clone object. Rows 2. That means how many rows down, how many columns along. So we're just going to clone it one more. So let's make, we've got floor 2 now. You want to get these arrows up. And we are going to make little platforms to jump on. Okay, so now that we've got some little platforms to jump on, let's make... What should we make? Let's make coins. So, double click on the floor. Oh no, we need to code something. Go to your editor, go on movement. You need to click on that and drag it down. And then you need to go to where the floor is, double click on the floor and change that to floor 2. And then just drag that down. So, I'll give you a minute to catch that up. Okay, so what we're going to now do is we're going to make coins by clicking, double clicking, getting inactive, and double clicking and getting a counter. Actually, let's get a string as well. And double click on the string and change it to coins. Okay, so now that that's done, we're going to come to our active, we're going to double click in, and our coins are simply going to be yellow cubes. So there we go. Just rename them. I'll show you how to organize this in a minute. Click on the counter, F2, coins, counter. Now we can change the frames of how these look, not by doing that, by double clicking the counter, and you'll get all these. Now you can edit them to be what you want, so we could make our 0, let's make our 0 orange. There we go. Let's actually make every other number orange. So, there we go. Every other number's orange. And as you can see, the 0 is now orange. Good. So now we're going to come up here to the paint mode, which is in the top left. Click on that, then click coins here, and then you can see you've got a coin in your hand. Now you can place them by just clicking once with left click on each of wherever you, well, not on each of them, wherever you want them really. I'm just going to put them like that. Then just click on paint mode again to get rid of it. So, now it's time to code these coins, and we can do this really simply by let's create a new group of events. In group of events, let's call this coins. New condition, character, collisions, another object, coin. Add to count underneath your counter. Add to counter 1, or however many you want to add to your counter. And then underneath your coin, destroy. Okay, so that should mean when we run our application, we can now pick up coins, yeah. And I hit a spike. I did it again, because I'm not great at these games. Maybe it's, yeah. Okay, there we go. Now we can jump up these platforms. And there we go. You've got a basic 2D platform game. So next let's create simple background for our game. So we're going to go new, all objects, active, and we go new, and I like the shade of blue. No, too dark. Maybe that one. Yeah. And all you're gonna do is you're gonna put it in the top corner like this. And we're going to go to the size / position down here, and we're going to change the width, which is this one, to be 1360 by 768 with the height. Although that's my screen height, yeah, again do it to your resolution, not mine. So right click on it now that you've got your box and go order to back, and then click on it again, right click it and click lock. That means we can still double click here. So now if we run the game, we now have background to our game. Let's make a simple AI, I think, on a path movement. Yeah, that works good for 2D games. Or should we make a puzzle? No, let's make a path movement. Okay. Yeah, okay. So double click, get another active, double click into the active, and let's just set him in purple. Purple is our enemy. Okay. Oh, and yeah, let's get another active as well. And click new, get a circle, make a purple circle with extremely bright red in the center. It doesn't matter how big it is. Then click this up here. You can do Control K to get to it, and this is the crop. And when we click it, it'll crop it down to the size. So okay. Okay, there we go. So this is our bullet. And this is our enemy. And we're gonna fight him down there. Okay. So we're gonna go to our enemy by clicking on him. We're gonna go movement in here. Click on where it says static, click it, and it should come up with a bunch of things. Click path at the top. Now click edit, and we're going to get a new line, and we're going to put it to, yeah, to there. And then we're going to click this, loop the movement. Okay. So now if we run the game, he's going to kill us. He just ran straight off the edge. That's weird. Edit the path. Reverse at end. Okay. I forgot to put that on. That should fix that. There. So now we've got our enemy moving. Obviously you can do more complicated paths, but for now, right, let's do the bullet now that we've got our enemy. Click on the bullet. Actually, let's rename it. Bullet. There. Okay, click on the bullet, go to movement. No, don't go to movement. Is it this? Yeah. Go to the monitor, which is your display options, and go visible at start, and untick it. That means our bullet should be invisible in the game. Yes. Or should we do this? No, let's do this a different way actually. Click on your bullet, make it back to visible, and just put it off the side of your screen. There we go. So now let's code some stuff now. We are going to go to the event editor, Control E, and we're going to do two new groups of events, and we're going to have enemy and we're going to have bullets, and we're going to go to the enemy and go new condition, player collisions another object, enemy, destroy the player. And now we're gonna, that's that done. Now we're gonna go bullets, new condition, player, no, keyboard, upon pressing a key, let's make it, no, actually, yeah, let's do it off the mouse. Do the keyboard symbol in the new condition, the mouse, user clicks, left click, single click, okay, character, launch an object, bullet, okay, launch inside, launch, alright, don't do that yet. You can leave that in, user left clicks with button. Okay, so go back to the frame and create a new active. Now this active is going to be simply a black box with a hollow center, like that. So there we go. Now go back to your frame editor, event editor, and go user clicks with left button, user underneath your character, right click, launch an object, bullet, launch in direction of, and your active but 3, your target box. Okay. So this means it'll launch in direction of the box. And new condition, bullet, collisions, another object, enemy, destroy the bullet and destroy the enemy. Just like that. Right, that's our bullets. So let's create a new group of events. Target. That's not how you spell target. Okay, I'll just redo it. Insert a group of events, target. What do we need? Maybe we don't need that. Let's find out. Go to your target and go movement and go mouse controlled. Yeah, we don't need it. Okay, Control E again. Delete the target. Now we are going to need a new group event. It's going to be called exiting. Exit. And under it we're going to have new condition. Storyboard control. Oh no, let's go mouse and keyboard. Keyboard, upon pressing a key, escape. Under storyboard controls, exit. No, end the application. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So now we have got our basic game. So let's go run application, and let's go. As you can see, we actually aren't shooting anything, which is weird. Why we're not shooting anything? Let's try that. No, it's still not doing it. That's weird. Okay, we're going to do this simpler. Go into your frame and delete the target. It doesn't matter now. Go back to your event editor. I'll give you a minute to catch that up. Okay, so underneath bullets tab, go on new condition, player, no, upon pressing the mouse, user clicks left click, single click. So user clicks with the mouse, one click left button. So when we click our left button, character, underneath our character, launch an object, bullet. Okay. Launch in selected directions that way, to the right. Okay. So that means when we left click, it should launch an object to the right. So run application. Yeah, there we go. And yeah, we just destroyed our enemy. Cool. So there's a basic platform game for for people who requested a slow tutorial, and for some people who didn't like that I did it quite fast. So that is the only first part of our tutorial. Next tutorial I'm going to probably extend the world, make maybe a few challenges, as in jumping through spikes and all that, and maybe some closing spike walls. That would be awesome. And I might even get into the main menu, or that might have to go into the third part, depending on how it gets on. So I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.